number who me there do and get number 10. This region, 4366, AR 4366, produced a relentless barrage of flares between February 1st and February 8th, 2026. It emitted at least 4 major X-class flares and cover 30 M-class flares and over 30 M-class flares. Right, remember these class are classifications, and the X-class are most powerful. Right. All of this took place during and before the Super Bowl, no fam. On the day of the Super Bowl, which is February 8th, Sunspot region AR 4366 produced two significant M-class flares, M1.8 and M1.7. That's our 9 and 8. M9 and M8. 13.9 and 13.8. Specifically during the build-up of the game, build-up to the game between 2:18 and 2:43 Moscow time. The true shackle was confirmed on February 8th at 1:50 UTC time, just hours before the game, when a 10-centimeter radio burst was recorded. Solar flare. The peak flux of this burst was measured at 440 SFUs. 440, which equal 8. The solar 8, right? Because it comes from the light rays, the sun in the one. Solar flare is this, you know. This is a measurement of the intensity or the projection of the heat from the solar flare. This solar 8 spirit was released into the atmosphere at the exact time the Illuminati were preparing to escort Stefan Diggs, number 8, the baller, off I feel. Stefan Diggs. Spelling name right. This 8, remember, you know, the frequency of the solar flare was measured 440 SFUs. 4 plus 4 plus 0 equals 8. The solar 8 was released into the atmosphere at the exact time the police, handlers, or the Illuminati were preparing to escort Stefan Diggs, number 8, or arrest him. It was a literal signal from the sun to the 8th frequency on the earth. Remember who the 8 frequencies are, what them about. The final score of the game was 29-13, which is mathematically tied to the solar output of AR 4366 at a sunspot will release the solar flares on February 8th. Within that time, flare count, solar flare count. By the day of the game, sunspot AR 4366 had produced 4 X-class solar flares and 38 M-class solar flares. The mathematics is 4 plus 38 equals 42. So we come back with a 42 there again, fam. Yo, the money are devil, you know. The money are yo. Me still amazed by how the money put all of them sitting here together, you know, fam. Like, all these characters. And just put them together. I say this, I move it. Everybody link back to them one another, fam. So we see them numbers them in a different ways. You know, say, how? How? Magic, man. Remember, say 42 is half of 84, you know. 84 divided by 2 equals 42. And that 84 ritual was still there upon. Right? So 4 plus 38 equals 42. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. Active in our cortex. In Gnosticism, 6 is the number of the carbon-based man with 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. By setting the score to total 42, which is 29-13, give thanks in our cultists. We tick-tock. Cultists with tick-tock. By setting the score of the game, Eagles 29 and Patriots 13. 29 plus 13 equals 42. See that again? 4 plus 38 equals 42. 29 plus 13 equals 42. Denisha. Big love. The handlers were earthing the solar energy, which is the 6, directly into the physical inmate, which is the 42. Six or 42, you know. Yeah, but just know say how them in a different state, fam. One a well, one a stage. 42 are the physical body. The matter. The prison. And 6, light codes are the number 8 we've been talking about. the spirit. Then you show the activity. The sun is at its peak. Its peak power, solar maximum during 2026. This energy is supposed to act as a wake-up call for the soul, for your soul. However, by performing the 84 ritual, the muzzle, and the silence, and the shackles and the chains, during this peak, the reptilians use the sun's own energy to sear the shackles into place. Put them on your ass. Use your own power. So one power and fuck you up. Use your own style and beat you. So they're using the solar 8, which is the burst, solar flares, to power the range 13, which are the prism. This is why the half times are so bright and loud. Bad Bunny's performance. They are masking the fact that your spirit is being magnetized to the material law of the 13 range, while the sun's light is at its most intense. The X-class solar flare 8.3, recorded on February 1st, 2026, was the ignition switch with the entire Super Bowl ritual. It provided the massive surge of raw electromagnetic energy or power required to wield the collective consciousness to the 13 and the 84 frequency. As we established, X is the 24th letter in the alphabet, right? And 2 plus 4 equals 6. X-class solar flares, okay?